It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. He's set and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, Pedro Alvarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. High pop-up. Carpenter moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And the inning coming to the plate now. A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. This one skied out toward right. Valencia moves over. 2 down. Here's J.D. Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bundy offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Caleb Joseph. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared off to the right side. Valencia coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Matt Carpenter to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. Striding in, Eddie Murray. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Carpenter rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. The catcher Jared Salter-Lamacchia is in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Settling in now, Wade LeBlanc. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Dylan Bundy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Late that time for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Dylan Bundy goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Jonathan Villar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Now in the box, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled off. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Peralta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1 on the Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Trumbo is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
So he sets him down swinging. Mark Trumbo becomes the first out of the inning. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lined hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box, Eddie Murray. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And there's ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with this off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
So here's the Orioles pitcher, Dylan Bundy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit to right. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that next to hit will be the pitcher, Wade LeBlanc. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Beckham is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Beckham over to his left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside. This is swung on and grounded out to the shortstop, Peralta. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He went down on strikes last time up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. There's a strike. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Way in front of that fastball.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Ready with another 0-2. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Digging in now, Danny Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Peralta. No hits to this point. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now. Johnny Hart, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Matt Carpenter will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Jones. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Murray, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Murray.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the run is in to score from third. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Valencia is there, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Caleb Joseph. He singled his last time up. Now the first pitch here from Price. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Joey Rickard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball one. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. On that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, the throw.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Jimmy Yacobonis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. As Dribble Cabrera is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Jones on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. At the plate, Tim Beckham, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run. In now for the O's, Pedro Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And down to first goes Alvarez as that misses for ball 4. Ready now for Baltimore. Danny Valencia. Last time through was a base hit. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And that misses. Ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
On a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count still. Alvarez on third. Valencia on at second with 2 down. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And Beckham's throw is in time at first. 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini is in pursuit. 2 down. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Digging in, Eddie Murray. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Eddie Murray.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Joseph. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Renato Nunez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Count is 2-1.
2-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Full count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Splitters high, ball 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Rosario is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Now batting, Tim Beckham. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Wade LeBlanc, strike opposed. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 6 runs, 10 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on deck. For the Orioles, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on deck. The winning pitcher is Wade LeBlanc. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you, please drive home safely.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, 83 degrees here at first pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Tim Beckham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And that one just missed outside. Beckham makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard. Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the prize. If he's turned loose, just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. No balls and 1 strike. Villar, the runner at third. Beckham on second. Jones on at first with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Standing in, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
First offering on its way. Hard hit at third. Alvarez has got it. There's one. On to Trumbo. A double play. Now at the plate, Chris Heisey looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Caleb Joseph. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 3-1. The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw won't get him. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. In now, Matt Carpenter. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! So striding in, Eddie Murray. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia. First delivery to him on the way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Fernando Romero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Joseph has a play, and the inning is over. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. The next 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready now, Pedro Alvarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there at the knees, strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollard. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Alvarez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Chris Heisey. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. So striding forward now, Johnny Peralta. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Mancini goes quietly leading off the 4th. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And that one just missed outside. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Harvey. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jonathan Villar. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. 1-0 the count. And that one stayed up a little high.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Count remains 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. At the plate, Tim Beckham becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutouts.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Jones. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside than this next pitch.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Valencia is there. 2 down. Striding in, Eddie Murray hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. This is on the ground over to first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Count still at 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Popped high in the air. Carpenter is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Leading up to the music, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Valencia going back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Asdrubal Cabrera will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ready for another chance. Chris Heisey. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Valencia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tony Sipp takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He went down on strikes last time up. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Trey Mancini sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Peralta. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Donnie Hart takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Eddie Rosario will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Peralta aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Eddie Murray. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Valencia. And that retires the side. Joey Rickard will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 23, Joey Rickard.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Rosario is there. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. So far 2 for 3 in this one. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 outs, nobody on. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Yon Marinez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Jared Saltalamacchia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, Edgar County.
J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Marinez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Villar scoops it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Raleigh Fingers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. No balls and a strike to count. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1 and 2. Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pollock looking up. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Renato Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Saltalamacchia shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box
Hit high and deep out to left. Mancini ranging back, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Ready once again, Chris Heisey. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. On the ground to third. Alvarez has got it, and that's out number 1. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set, and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in as the potential tying run, Eddie Rosario. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Alvarez on the move. And that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Warriors, second baseman
Adam Ottavino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
up next for the Orioles.
Digging in now, Tim Beckham. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strike. Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Michael Gibbons comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 60.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Eddie Murray. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Jared Saltalamacchia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The pitcher, 0-0. Adam Ottavino.
Miguel Montero will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Montero.
Ground ball right side. Reined in. On to first, and that's your ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a